learned the foundational 5, you probably recognize that I did a combo of the running man and the T-step. Now in the combo, I did some basic T-step and then I threw in some variations of the T-step, which is something you can try when you're practicing it yourself. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm only going to show you how to do the running man with the basic T-step because we're going to focus on the transition between the two moves. Okay, let's do it. The first thing you need to know is that when you're getting ready to do the T-step in the typical basic direction, which is moving toward the pointing toe, you need to make sure that you land with your hips open that direction. So if we start with a basic running man and 1 and 2 and, this is the position I want to be in if I'm going this direction. Now, another thing to notice is when I'm getting ready to start the T-step, meaning I've already done a couple running mans and now I want to get moving into the T-step, you have to set up the perch position correctly because the running man is not a heel pivot move and you need to transition to a heel pivot move. And as you know, for most shuffle moves, we start like this. For most heel pivot moves, we start pigeon-toed. That means that coming out of the running man, you're already going to have to be in that pigeon-toed position so that you can continue going into the T-step and actually have something to pivot. So watch me really closely on this. And 1 and 2 and. So I came out into the and position already ready to go into the T-step. If you come out of it like this, and 1 and 2 and normally, now you've got no pivot room. And then the same thing is going to be true when you're coming out of the T-step and ready to go into the running man. So if you've done a couple T-steps, you're probably going to land in this position, only that's not going to help you with the running man. It's going to slow you down to get back into position. So instead, come out of your last T, straight up. Now you're ready to go right into the running man. Okay, so let's try putting them together. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Uh-oh, now we have a problem because I want to go that way, but I'm on the wrong foot. Now I'm going to have to add another running man in order to be open to go to my left direction for the T-step. So then I'm going to go and 3 and, change perch positions, and now I can keep going. 4 and 5 and 6, and then continue it on. Now I know that that's going to take some thought to do that, which is why I always tell people when you're beginning a combo, don't use music. Just start by learning the mechanics of the move or the combo before you start adding it to music. When you're ready to add it to music, if you really think you've got the muscle memory down, then start at a really low tempo. I usually start anywhere between 55 beats per minute and 70 beats per minute. When you practice this, please make sure that you focus on those transitions. If you learn those before you develop bad habits, I promise you it's going to make your shuffling a lot easier going forward. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.